Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nastazsa. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't done so already too. It's always linked down below. For today's video, I'm sharing with you guys more options from Ikea that are really affordable but look super high-end. You guys loved the last video that I did. I'll link that one down below if you didn't see it, but I'm just sharing with you guys some more options. Also, if you guys have any other videos that you would like to see, please let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, we can just jump right into it. First thing that I'm going to share with you guys is this dining table. Now I am kicking myself because this has been at the top of my wish list for a while, but for the longest I didn't have a big enough dining room to accommodate it. I didn't have much of a dining space at all, and I always told myself that when I did have a place where I could put together a really nice dining space that I was going to get this table. Totally slipped my mind and I didn't get it. I got something very similar, but I'm not gonna lie, I ended up paying double. So if you're in the market for a new dining table, definitely get this one. It's an oak veneer, but let me just tell you, it looks so good. It looks so expensive. It is very sturdy, super durable. Every time I go into Ikea, I always go over and look at it and look at the quality and just kind of make sure they haven't changed anything on it. And I just really love the piece. Again, when you pair it with different types of chairs, you can't even tell the difference. Like, you cannot tell that this is an Ikea piece. So I would highly recommend that if you're in the market for a good quality dining table. It does come in two different sizes. So there's a smaller version and a larger version that can accommodate whatever size that you need for your space. The next thing is a product that I talk about quite often just because I personally own it. I love this piece. It is from the Besta Collection. I just love the Besta Collection in general. I think it's an awesome collection, especially if you are on a budget. It's really good quality. It looks super expensive, but it doesn't break the bank. It's not like thousands of dollars like your typical media consoles and pieces like this, but specifically the Besta Collection recently added a concrete effect. So basically it has pieces to it that you can add on, like doors and tops that look like they are concrete. I highly recommend picking up these pieces. I actually think that I'm going to go ahead and switch out my Besta doors for the concrete effect ones just because I have concrete furniture. I own it myself. It is very high maintenance. It's also very expensive. So if you already have a piece, you can go ahead and just pick up extra items. You can buy them separately, like the doors and the top, and just add it to a piece that you already have. Or if you're in the market for something new, I would definitely recommend this. I think I'm gonna get the smaller little storage cabinet that they have with two doors, and I might just go ahead and get that for a different space in my home and have like the black with the concrete. I prefer the black with the concrete. They do have the white with the concrete effect. It's kind of just like whatever your style is, but I would highly recommend going in and checking out the concrete effect addition to the Besta. Next is an item that says last chance to buy. So if you are interested, make sure you check the links in the description box down below because it's probably not going to be available for much longer. These are just some linen cushion covers, linen pillow covers. These are great for either a living room couch, or I even think they're really great to have in your bedroom. Again, we know cushion covers and pillow covers can end up being pretty pricey, especially if you're looking for linen. Linen tends to be a little bit more expensive. I know these are a linen blend. These are super soft. They feel really luxurious and you don't have to spend a ton of money on them. So I would definitely pick a few of those up if this is something you were interested in. Next is this black oak veneer accent chair. I love it particularly in the black color. When you can see like that wood grain in the Ikea pieces, even though they're not real wood completely, it just makes them look super expensive. It makes it look like it has that wood effect, but it doesn't. These pieces are done really well, and I really love this like black accent chair. Again, I think it just looks so high-end and expensive because you can see all of that wood grain in it. It comes in a few other colors if that was something of interest to you, but to me, the black looks super expensive. These are great just to add like in the bedroom, and you can totally toss like a pillow on it or a throw, or you can use these in your living room actually as accent chairs. They're under $100, and again, I think they're just a really great option if you're looking for something for your home. If you were to buy something like this that was like the actual reclaimed wood to give you that like actual wood grain effect, this would be a pretty expensive piece. You're probably looking at spending $600, not under $100. So definitely check that out if you're in the market for a piece like that. Next, I'm sharing with you guys a mirror that always catches my eye. No matter what, every time I go into Ikea, I have to take a stop and look at this mirror. I personally don't have anywhere to put it, and I already have a round, like irregular mirror, so I just don't have any use for it. But but if you're in the market for a round mirror, I love this one from the Stockholm collection. They've had it for quite some time. I think it looks really expensive with the little lip that it has on it. It just adds that really nice, unique detail to the mirror, which again makes it look more expensive. Sometimes when you just get the standard like round mirror with that thin frame, it can look a little bit cheap. So I think this addition to the mirror is great. Also, you can use that little lip that it has on it as a storage space. So you can put a few things on it. Obviously, you don't want to put anything super heavy, but you can even like put some dried out flowers on there just to add like a little bit of decor, even some lighter skincare products depending on where you're putting this mirror. I've seen people do that as well. So it's just a great option if you're looking for a mirror. Again, if you have a smaller space, highly recommend picking up some form of mirror to just brighten things up. It will give the look that the room actually appears a lot larger than it is. I have 2 mirrors in this bedroom in particular, and of course one of them over there is from Ikea. So definitely a great place to check out if you're in the market for a mirror, because mirrors can tend to be super expensive. I also prefer to get them from Ikea because they're always wrapped up super nicely, so you don't have to worry about looking through them and seeing if they have any blemishes or scratches on them. Ikea does a great job of having them packaged, but they still also have all the mirrors on display for you guys to see them in the store as well. Moving on, we're going to talk about a specific collection that no one really talks about on YouTube, and that is this specific collection of dresser drawers. They have a ton of different combinations for this specific collection, but like I said, I never hear anyone talking about the Nordly collection. It's kind of just like overlooked, but in my opinion, if you're looking at all the white drawers at once, I would actually go for this combination over the Malm. Now, the Malm also is cheaper, that's why people tend to gravitate towards it, but in my opinion, this looks so expensive. I saw on Pinterest this like dresser setup, and then they had like the Hobbit mirror actually hung horizontal, not vertical, above it, and it looked so expensive. I was like, wait, both of those pieces are from Ikea, and in a bedroom it made it look, like I said, so expensive. It looked like a luxury home somewhere. Definitely a collection I think you should go in and check out. I love the detail, how it has like the exposed area where you can open the drawers. I just think that actually makes it look a little bit more expensive as opposed to having like hardware on it. Sometimes hardware on dressers can look a little cheap. Of course, you can always switch it out, but I think this is just like a nice touch on the dresser. It does come in the colors white and black, so whatever kind of matches your style, you can go in and kind of see which one works for you. Like I said, it comes in a lot of different configurations, which is really cool. Some of them are kind of like unique and not the typical style that you would see on a dresser. So I definitely think that that's an item from Ikea that looks really high end. The next thing is brand new at Ikea. It is a tablecloth. Again, another linen blend piece. I love that Ikea is doing a lot of linen options. Linen gets super expensive, so to be able to go somewhere like Ikea, get an affordable piece is awesome. Again, like I mentioned, this is from the newer arrivals, so definitely head in and check it out now if you're interested, because sometimes pieces like this tend to sell out super quick. I also think that this would be super cool to hang up on a wall and use as a wall hanging. A really affordable option for a wall hanging, under 20 bucks. You can just like hang it up as is because it has a little stitching detailing on it. And again, this is a piece that you would spend a lot more money on for a wall hanging. It's great as a tablecloth as well, but I thought that that was a cool option. You could even fold this in half, like horizontally, and use it at the end of your bed. I don't think it necessarily has that look of a tablecloth to where you couldn't use it in other areas of your home. So all in all, I think it's one of those pieces that I really love from Ikea, and it's a great piece to just have on hand. Next is this plant pot that is $4.99. Now, I didn't 100% love the color. I think it's a very unique color. It almost matches what I'm wearing, but it doesn't really match well in everyone's home, but a little spray paint can change that. I think this is a great option to put on your windowsill and just have like your plants in it. Again, it is a super affordable option for you to pick up from Ikea. Anytime they have pieces like this that are super affordable in that like $5 range, you do need to go ahead and pick them up quickly because sometimes they do tend to sell out. Next up, we have this vase, and the reason why I'm including it is it reminds me of the shape of a vase that when I show it, a lot of you guys always ask where it's from, and it's an older Target vase. It's actually from one of the earlier Magnolia collections at Target, and I always get a ton of questions on it. To me, this is a smaller, affordable option of it. I believe that the vase that I have was like 30 bucks. This one is $7.99, so it's more affordable. Obviously it is smaller, but unfortunately you can't get the Target one anymore. So this is a great option because it does have that unique shape at the top of the vase. It's a like smoked gray, which again I think makes it look a little bit more high end, but vases at Ikea are really awesome, and it's definitely something you shouldn't exclude when you go there. It's actually, that's like my favorite section to go to, is actually like the marketplace and look at the smaller things sometimes, because even if I'm not finding like a larger piece that I want, these like more affordable options are great to bring home. Again, I don't think that this looks like it came from Ikea. It definitely looks like it's a more expensive option, again from like West Elm or CB2. So definitely something that you could pick up and incorporate within your home. Then lastly, we have this candlestick holder set. This has always been something that I've wanted to pick up. I just already have candles around, so I don't want to overfill my home with a bunch of candles. But these candlestick holders are a really great option because they're made of a high quality like metal material. So initially, already off the bat, when something is made with like a higher quality material like that metal, it's going to look a lot more high end. So again, this little set looks like it's from a more expensive store. It definitely doesn't give off that cheap Ikea vibe that some of their pieces can tend to do. This is a great option. So definitely something to pick up if you're in the market for a candlestick holder set. And I know that they do also sell the candlesticks that go with this at a really affordable price as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!